Welcome to Void Bastards. Developed by Blue Manchu, Void Bastards is a comic book styled FPS where you play as prisoners who are used to repair the vessel they're stored on, known as the Void Ark. The game features a more modern version of old Doom style gameplay, roguelike procedural levels, guaranteed death, and a joyfully dark sense of humor to go along with it.
There is no need for concern about the clients that have used the Steve before you. Those clients have been released from WCG Care.
With introductions out of the way, let's take a deeper look.
Client feedback. Keep kicking goals in the fashion you have been kicking them. Going forward, an HR computer will provide us with a significant competitive advantage.
Booting. Loading Emotional Intelligence Module. Initializing org matrix. Registering unregistered citizen card. Time to registration, 6 months. Press turbo button to accelerate processing. Turbo processing initiated. Warning, system overheat. Prepare for plasma venting.
Use of turbo mode requires a water cooling system. Your new action items. Obtain body fluid, Cool Pops wrappers, and water-based lubricant.
As I just described, Void Bastards is stylized like a comic book, in the most literal sense, too. The art isn't just cel-shaded, it looks like it was drawn and inked like an actual comic book, and the UI is done through comic book panels and dialogue boxes. Even in-game sounds can be tracked by seeing the little onomatopoeias that appear in the direction of the sound, like watching the words tap 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 or hover hover appear nearby, indicating that something is getting close. It's all very reminiscent of the game 13, which is actually getting a remake later this year.
Check out airlock. Hunts in the breakthrough.
The story ain't much, really. The characters you play as are criminals of various levels of severity who are all stuck on the Void Ark prison ship. The Void Ark's AI extracts a prisoner and instructs them to gather parts to build components that will allow you to repair the ship. There are hints by the space pirates and the way the AI just regards the prisoners themselves that indicate there might be something more going on here, but honestly, there's not too much to go off of.
What's going to happen if the Ark gets out the nebula?
WCG will track us down and blow us to Kingdom Fuck. Any spare questions?
But the gameplay is really where this game shines. As I said before, the game is a Doom-style first-person shooter with roguelite elements, if you understand what that means. Each character you end up with usually has one or two unique traits that change the gameplay a bit. Your character could be absurdly tall, short, have really long arms, have tunnel vision. They might be a smoker and occasionally cough, which alerts nearby enemies, etc, etc, etc. These traits can be added or removed later on from certain ships or by random chance. Speaking of which, randomness is the name of the game here. As you jump from abandoned vessel to abandoned vessel, you'll have to dock these vessels to loot them for materials, parts, food, and fuel. Each ship has a procedurally generated dungeon of sorts with specific enemy types and traits you will be warned of beforehand. This can make each ship immensely hard, especially if the pirates get you there, or incredibly easy if you get a ship with one enemy type and that one enemy type is also allied to you. The stuff you salvage will be used to build new weapons and equipment to make each subsequent journey easier while the game increases the difficulty with each story beat. So keep your gear up to date and prepare for the worst. Overall, Void Bastards has proven to be a fun, funny, and engaging game with a beautiful art style and gameplay to match. If any of this sounds even the slightest bit of appealing to you, I would highly recommend it. This has been TheRatMan, and I will see you all later.